Hey. Alright, YouTube is now live. Perfect. That's YouTube live, that's Twitch live. That is everything live. First? True, we haven't even been live for a minute. How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing today? Alright, let's do this. Second? Damn. You're still suffering to graduate, but alright. Yeah, I know what you mean. How's like the sound on audio, by the way, guys? Is it okay? The mic and stuff? Because I've changed some stuff around, so hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully the music's not too loud, etc. Let me know if you need me up, you need the music down, or let me know if it's a-okay and it's perfect and we're ready to start. Hey, how you doing, Steffi? How's everyone doing? Yeah, listen, sorry, Hidemariga. I don't want to hear your voice, really. Hey, Void, how you doing? How you doing? Kinda okay? What do you mean, kinda? Kinda okay? What do you mean? All good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kinda. We have all good and we have kinda okay. Like, what do you mean, kinda? Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Tower 150 Yuki main DPS? Is that what you're doing, Void? Hey, Dan, how you doing? How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Let me just change something very quickly. Kinda means kinda? Okay, nice. Good to know. Thank you. What else do you think? I mean, a lot of things. You're good? Awesome. Nice to see you. You're good, Dan. How's the weather been for you today, Dan? It's been very stormy. Alright, wait, what are we buying from the shop? Cheesy hamburger. Alright, let's go grab a cheesy hamburger. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, my guy. Always appreciate the support. Everything's alright. It's cold? Yeah. Do you prefer the cold weather, Dan? Like, I personally prefer the cold weather. Actually, I don't know about you guys. Like, some people prefer hot, some people prefer cold. It's scorching hot here. Damn. Do you like the heat, or do you prefer like the cold? Yeah. Cold? Yeah, see, yeah, everyone's the same, man. Like, I way prefer the cold weather. Like, the hot weather is awful. Like, I generally don't like the heat. And unfortunately, with, global warming and everything, the summers are getting hotter than ever before. And even the winters are getting, like, warmer than they've ever been, right? Everything's, like, getting really hot. Let's give her a present. You love Cold to the Moon and Back? Yeah, same, okay. Cold weather is where it's at. Like, not even close. Not even close. Cold weather all the way. Oh, Egypt. Oh my god. I mean, Egypt makes a lot of sense, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I bet with Egypt it's kind of rough. If you're cold, you just get more blankets, but if it's hot, you can't run it. Honestly, Void, true. Nah, Dan, this is an event. This is like just you get 5 dices every single day. You log in, just roll the dices, get some free stuff. You know, it's one of those like just login events. You know, nothing special. It's been going on for a really long time. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Void. It's easier to cool down than it is to like. Well, actually, the other way around, right? It's easier to like get more warm than vice versa. Let me just have a minute. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, this mode's been good. This mode's been here for so long. I mean, it's good. It's a lot of free stuff, but yeah. How long's left of this event? 14 days left. The dice event stops giving you green dice. Yeah, it's because you maxed out your patrol rewards. This was the only source of green dice we had, but now you've maxed this out, so you don't get any more green dice. Yeah, this is what was giving you green dice. Middle East and North Africa. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been to Dubai quite a few times, and Dubai, whew, in summertime, yikes. It is not where I'd want to live. But to be fair, the good thing, I will say, you guys over like there in the Middle East and North Africa, like you guys have really good air conditioning, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad, I would say. Alright. Let's do our dailies. Let's do our daily excursions. We do the same 6 characters. We do 9 usually. We do Diana as well. And then we're going to do Rita. We'll do Adelheid as well. There she is. Right, Adelheid. And then let's do Rita. Yeah, this is always the fun start of the stream, right? This is the fun part of the stream, doing all my dailies. I like it. I like it. I guess that's what I could say. Like Dubai is it's not bad. Pros and cons, you know. Pros and cons. Some people just won't go because of their like moral beliefs, you know, with the whole, you know, low paid worker kind of situation. Okay, so how is Chaos Zero Nightmare currently on Twitch right now? Okay, damn. Like, no one's really streaming today. Oh, well, we'll be here for a few hours at least. Anyway, I want to complete the tower with Beryl today. We actually started as well already. Wait, do we still have the daily double simulation? We do not have daily double simulation anymore. Shame. Shame. That would be really cool. Alright, let's claim all the passes. I did claim my my battle pass partner. I grabbed myself a second Nyx. Because, I mean, Nyx, right? Alright. So, let's do tower. I've already done the first, like, 15 floors. This thing is kind of boring. This is the team that we're using. We're using Olaya, Beryl, and Mika. The main reason why we're using both of these guys is because I actually have, on both Mika and Olaya, Dominion. So we're able to ramp up 1 morale every single turn, which is quite nice. So yeah, I have Dominion and 2 gear bags on Olaya, and I also have Dominion and 2 gear bags on Mika. Plus Reorganize as well, just for some more draw power. as well. So yeah, very consistent team. I'm running both of them on Yuri as well, just for more draw power. And obviously the barrel deck is the Spore barrel deck that everyone probably knows at this point. I think everyone knows about Spore barrel by now. Alright, let's just play out the hand as usual. Okay, let's do this. Nice, this costs nothing. And then we can play this for some more AP. Get the first Dominion out there. Okay. We also have another source of water remaining, so let's reorganize again. Source of water. So yeah, the whole idea is that we're going to draw the whole deck turn 1, and we're just going to like start setting everything up. Okay. So now this and this. Nice. And then what we can do is we can just burn this, so I can get the 2 more morales, and we can use Harvester. And then we can use this. And we can do this. Cool. And we should be good to go now. So turn 1, we currently have 10 morale, tons of crit, tons of damage boost, and every single turn we now get 2 more morale. So this should be enough to clear wave 1. Yeah, more than enough. Awesome. And now we just AFK. Now we just do the barrel stuff. My barrel's crit chance is really high as well, by the way. She's currently sitting on... So she's sitting on 64% base, but she's getting 6% extra from Orlea. So she's currently at 70% crit chance, which is pretty good. Alright. So yeah, these guys have a lot more health, but I'm sure we shred them as well. What a team, by the way. What a team. Like, Barrow is just so fun. Alright, let's do this. Honestly, I love Spore Layer. Like, Spore Barrel and Orlea build is honestly one of my favorite decks out of Season 2. I think it's such a cool deck. Like, just a very passive AFK team, but also just very powerful. Oh, yeah, we got him right at the end. Nice. Alright, good job, Barrel. Alright, let's see how far we can go with this deck. God damn, yeah, man. This build is honestly really strong, actually. Alright, let's see what we can do from here. Let's do this first. Okay, then we can do this. We do this. Alright, so the whole point is just setting up really turn 1. That should be your main focus, really, just drawing everything and having enough AP to play everything as well is also quite a big deal. Thankfully, they don't attack turn 1, which is good. Actually, really good, in fact. They don't attack turn 1. And then we can do this. Okay, we did draw the last source of water. Alright, let's obviously play the opening founds, because, you know, we kind of have to. So we have 2 more opening founds in the deck, but thankfully this is why we play Yuri, by the way. Yuri's just draw 2 cards. There we go, opening found. Opening found. and even Dominion. So there we go. That's everything set up. Obviously, we've got Negotiate. We'll play next turn. Now, I don't think we've got enough hits to kill these guys in one turn, but we can find out. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh, more than enough. All right, Negotiate for the extra morale. Cool. Okay, now we've got the team ready. Let's go. No belief in my barrel. I should have way more belief. This barrel build is honestly really good as well. Really good. Yeah. Oh, this dude. I mean, yawn. Yeah, my barrel's build is honestly quite good, I would say. She's a bit low on the extra attack stat. That's my only downside. She only currently has 36% extra attack, so this could be way higher, but my pieces are kind of just all over the place right now. Quite good game breaking. True, Wise, true. She does that every turn. Yeah, I mean, I have high expectations. What can I say, right? And the really cool part is how we get 2 morale every single turn from Dominion. Alright. The nice thing is we can end the turn before she gets to summon the ghouls. So she takes the full, like, attack without having the ghouls ready. There we go. So far, so good. Alright. Next floors. We don't have much draw power in this hand, actually. This might be a bad hand. Let's see. Okay, well, we did draw a draw card, which is quite nice. Okay, drawing to draw. That's what we like to see. And then we can just, like, spam Source of Water a little bit. Let's do... Okay, let's do this now. And let's do this now. And I actually want to do this already. Okay, cool. Now we can do this. Okay, perfect. So let's do this, and then let's draw 2 cards. Again, more draw power. Okay, so we can't play everything this turn, but we can get into a position where we can finish off next turn. Right, so we can't play the... I'm going to play both Dominions over the Opening Found. But we should draw the Opening Found next turn anyway. Let me just play 1. Let me play 2. This should be fine, right? Okay. Ah, we won off. It's fine. It's fine. We're a little bit off. Yeah, I got a bit greedy there. We could have done a more safer play, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It means more morale stacking. It means we get way more morale stacking in the team. Alright, cool. Let's go. Thank you everyone joining the chat. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. We're just doing a tower run with AFK Barrow at the moment, seeing how far can she go. Can she go all the way? Hope you are too, Cappy. Thanks, Wise Man. Much appreciated. I took a day break from streaming yesterday, and it was quite nice, you know, just like one day to get back some energy, you know, because we've been streaming pretty much like 4 or 5 hours daily. So it was quite nice to have a day break. I might not stream tomorrow. I'll see, because tomorrow is the NTE update, and I do want to play the update. So I'll probably, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. But I figured it's good to stream today. You know, get to stream to people, talk to people. And honestly, I want to play some CCN. Alright, let's clear this. How did people beat Aso? Didn't he have God Gear? Yeah, we'll talk about Rift in a second. God damn. They're one-shotting us, right? Oh, it's all of them. It's all of them. Oh wait, we could actually make this build even stronger. Actually, I just realized how we can do it if we change some of the partners around. Okay, I have a plan for like next run. Okay, let's just do this. You love this game so damn so much. Yeah. This game is so good, right? It's really unique. All right, let's go. All right, go on, Beryl. Do your thing. Ah, easy. Okay. What we could do, I mean, we don't really need it, but if we need more morale, we can change the partners because there's one partner in the game that gives morale as their ego thing. It's a striker partner. Oh, we went too far down. Yeah, this one here. This is 2 EP for 3 morale. Actually, Daniel, this is actually a very unique game. It's there's not really another gacha like this on the market. So if you want a mix of gacha game but card game but like Slay the Spire, you're not going to find another game to play. Doesn't exist really, which is good. It gives the game a good selling point. Alright, let's do this. Okay, and then let's do Source of Water. Okay, now we can do... Yeah, Dan's not really a gacha player, so he wouldn't know. So I don't mind him. Alright, let's do this. Okay, and now we can do Negotiate, get some draw power. We are going to take a lot of damage this turn, but as long as we one-shot everything else, it should be fine. See, this is what happens. You sometimes run out of draw power, but it's fine because you can just press the Yuri button. Like this. Do this. Yeah, that's fine. We take some damage, but like damage is the least of our problems, to be honest with you. Wait, do I have another? Okay. Actually, this hand's really awkward, actually. Okay, should be fine. Let's do this. Okay, we're quite short on AP, unfortunately, for this one turn, but it should be okay. We're very close. If we had like a little bit more of EP, we could use Mika's ult here to play the last 2 opening founds. This is why ego points matter. It's fine. It gives us a turn to stack more like morale, actually. We need to actually downsize our hand a little bit, mind you. Alright, this is good enough. Alright. We just need to draw the 2 opening founds that we didn't play turn 1. Play this. Do this. Do this. Okay. And then let's pass. We should do a decent amount of damage here. A bit short. It's fine. Yeah, we have everything played. We just didn't have enough retain. It's fine. Alright, as long as we like kill everything now, we're fine. I mean, a bit overkill here, Barrel, but it's fine. I believe we kill these guys. Yeah. The one thing that's like okay with taking a bit more time on the early floors is it means you ramp up more of Dominion for the later floors. I don't know if we can do enough damage here. Well, we need to crit, of course. Okay. Oh, actually, more than enough. Okay. Here he is, the big boss himself. Yeah, this guy's going to take 2 turns to kill, but that's fine. I mean, she's doing 100k damage every turn now, right? So... but she's gaining the morale every turn, so if we crit RNG, we should be okay, but it's gonna be really close. There we go. Whew. There we go. Alright, next lot. Okay, so what's the hand this time? The hand is... Hand is okay. And we can do this. This is good here. Just anything that kind of triggers the gear bags to help us draw through our deck even more, I would say. Let's go grab... Yes. Maribel comp. Do you mean on the first side, or do you mean the second side? Oh, first side. We can try it. No harm in trying new things out, right? Okay, so then we can do this. Then we do this. We do this. And then this will generate 10 cards. Doesn't really matter which order we do this in. It's gonna look a bit weird, but bear with me here. And then we trigger one of them to trigger the gear bag. And there we get the source of water. There we go. Where's this gonna land? Where's Swordy? We haven't done Swordy today. What's that? You want us to do a Swordy? We can do a Swordy. We're next just for you. Of course. You seem very keen. One Swordy coming up. Alright. And there's the last Dominion. Okay, cool. Yeah, the enemies at this point, they just one-shot you at this point. Yeah, I can show you Wise in a sec, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember off by heart, so I can show you after. You failed at 135 for barrel. We're currently on floor 136 to 140. We had to 2-turn kill the 135 boss. Yeah, bro. I told you the Dominions were gonna come in handy. I remember I found them for season 2. I was like, oh, I'll never use these again. You beat Tao yesterday with Luke, Lucas, Adelheid? Nice. How was Adelheid for that team, Wise Man? Did she help? Okay, this is probably the worst boss to fight because Beryl doesn't like decrease these. Actually, we can kind of decrease them. Like we can use the attack card actually. It's kind of scuffed. Like, it is scuffed, but yeah, because the extra attacks on Beryl don't actually get rid of this usually. Okay, sure. Yeah, look at that, see? Yeah. Otherwise, the boss would have 80% damage reduction right now. There we go. Alright. I think this is the final floor, right? No, it's not. One more. we got this and one more to go. Okay. So this next one is Dialos. Okay. Overall, thankfully. This. Let's press the emergency Yuri button for some draw power. Do this. Yeah, I noticed that when yeah, you have to kill him in 2 turns. And I noticed, I was like, damn, this guy's actually kind of aggressive. Do this. Alright, let's see where the Guilty Pleasure debuff lands. Okay, that's good. What's left in the deck? Oh, these 2 cards. Okay, let's do this. And then we can do Dominion, Spore Harvester. And we can Growth Excel the Spores. And we can do this. Alright. This seems good. Alright. This probably is not going to be a turn 1 kill, just because, again, like, these guys have so much health, but if we're like not going to turn 1 kill on any floor, it's better to be on these floors because none of these guys are attacking me, and next time I get 2 stacks of morale anyway, so even if we don't kill them here, it's actually a good thing for us. If we kill him, then sure, but if we don't, then that's actually better for us. Yeah, see? So now we get an extra 2 morale already just by staying here. And I can also do this now. He was scary, but you had fat shields and heals, plus persona built bullet swap. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So yeah. We stayed on this floor for 2 rounds, but that's not a bad thing for us. Yeah, see, look how much damage this guy's doing. You really have like no chance of survival on these guys, usually. Either you tank up or you be aggressive. You did Nebula 1 achievement? Nice. Is that the one where you have to use the persona card to kill? Every turn, 1 bullet from Lucas and 4 from Luke. Oh, your Luke's E6? Damn, you've got a good Luke then, right? You must have like a scary Luke. You're doing 300k. Do you not have like an actual like persona DPS or anything, Winnick? Did you not do one for content? Nice, there we go. Oh wait, damage reduction, right? Oh, sturdiness. Well, that's fine, right? Because the sturdiness stacks, so it's fine. It was so bad getting it set up. I bet. That was a self-inflicted challenge you did to yourself there. It was fun-wise? Yeah, I bet. God damn, these guys have fat shields. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. I think we kill, right? Surely we kill. Yeah, we kill. We have like 100k damage, right? We're good. Yeah, 100k damage. You farmed Maylin for my vid, but you was like, oh, you didn't have Nudge or like a second one. Ah. Hey, Snuff, how you doing? Oh yeah, Snuff. All this data is so old, by the way. Look at this. This was February. This was also Feb. And wait, all of these are the same day. The 27th of Feb. They're all on the same day. Yeah. Okay. All right. Do we think Beryl's gonna die on floor 150? There's a high chance, right? There's a high chance, I feel like. You're doing good now. You got fired from your workplace. Oh, you got fired. Damn. I mean, congrats or condolences? Oh, it's easier, Winnick? Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we'll put one of her on just for the morale boost. Boss's cringe. Well, I guess we can press end turn without the boss actually summoning the ghouls, right? So I think Beryl comp is actually quite good for this. Right, let's do this. Oh, it's a good thing, Snuff? Okay, yeah, you're gonna work on yourself? Yeah, that's the most important thing in life. Work on yourself, for sure. For sure, my guy. Like, in your life, you take priority over anything else or anyone else, you know? Oh yeah, sure, yeah. How much health does the boss have? Is it like 135k or something? Okay, let's do this. And then we draw 2 cards. 147k. Okay, cool. Sure. Cool. So we don't kill turn 1, but we can still do some good damage at least, right? So. Oh, see, let's see where this lands. Okay. After doing Diana Renoa Tower, you want to work on Rita Tower? Yeah. Rita's a fun unit-wise. I think a lot of people like Rita. Alright, let's Ball Harvester. Do this. Alright, this is okay. Like I said last time, remember guys, if we don't kill him, we're fine, because it means that we get to ramp some extra morale for the future bosses. So we don't actually technically want to kill him here. Yeah. Because now we get 2 extra morale. Damn, they're not actually doing any damage anyway. You love how she glows when she's in Chronicle. Yeah, Rita's really cool. Using Golden Mane with Rita. Yeah, Rita's definitely better for Golden Mane. But 9 is like 9 turns I think are faster, right? Because you just spam and spam, you know? There's no thinking or anything, just you know, the one cost card over and over and over. All right. Go on, Beryl, do your thing. The nice thing about this team is these are 3 units who I haven't actually got the stickers for yet. The tower stickers. Ooh, on the very last hit. Go Beryl. Yeah, Beryl is such a cool. Hey, 3 stream streak. Snuff, nice. Welcome. Glad you've been enjoying the streams. I mean, this is just end turn, end turn, end turn. This is the Beryl. Yeah, exactly, Wise. Yeah, 3 at once for my stickers. That's the goal. Alright, here it is, 132k. Very good, you've learned how much you don't actually know about CZN. I'm sure you know a lot, Snuff. We're just here to, like, teach people more information, you know? Let's burn the upgrade. There she is. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do to this boss. 132k, we probably can't kill turn 1 unfortunately, but let's see how much damage we can do. Go on, Beryl, do your thing. Okay, not too bad, 104k. And this whole turn is only her summoning the ghouls. Alright. Yeah, she has crazy damage reduction this turn. Unless we kill the ghouls. This turn's a bit awkward. You gotta kill the ghouls first if you can, but unfortunately they don't count as being killed until you end the turn. Yeah, Beryl's kind of scuffed in this last boss. Ugh, she's threatening to kill us this turn. It's fine. It's fine. Did you see my video, the Heidi one with Nia and Cassius with Dreammod? May I see how the deck is? Yeah, sure. Once I finish this, I'll pull up the deck. If we can beat this. Come on, Beryl. Yeah, there we go. Good job, Beryl. Alright, there we go. There's a Beryl comp done. Doop. Nice. Yeah, Beryl team is so much fun. I'm not sure, Winnick, actually. I'm not sure. Just brute force a damage reduction? Yeah, hacks, we had to. We had to. Yeah, guys, I've only done this twice now. I find this really boring to do, but I was sitting there looking at Beryl and I was like, you know what? Let's do it with Beryl. I tried to do like teams that don't have characters I've already done. Can you show Beryl's deck? Yeah, sure. I'll show Beryl's deck and then I'll show the Dreammore deck that someone asked about. This is Beryl's deck. This is a season. It's season 2 data, right? It's doing the spore combo. Yeah, I mean I'm just doing the spore combo as well. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of requests. We'll do that, and that. Okay. Yeah, this is the deck. But the reason why she's doing so much damage, so this is her stats. She's 64% crit chance, 186% crit damage, and 36% extra damage. I wish the extra damage was higher, but I had to sacrifice it because bad gears. That crit is nuts. This is completely by accident. I'm doing 2-piece, and then flex. So, yep. Also, this weapon is very good for Beryl because this just basically increases her damage by 50% on the next turn, right? And then I have that as an engraving here. So I basically have the engraven version, I have this, and I also have the refinement that all the extra damage, the extra attacks do 25% more damage. So, yeah, she has a lot of extra like damage boosting. Yeah, we're not using cards wise, yeah, so we can play this. It's really, really strong. Yeah, this is a good Beryl, and she's got like lots of morale. What was Mika doing? Mika was doing nothing. This is the Mika deck, by the way. I only played Mika because I have Dominion on Mika. Because I was using Dominion on Mika and on Orlea. Because obviously this is just one morale every single turn you're in tower. Yeah. Also, 2 gate, like this is a lot of draw. Yeah, this is draw 8, generate 6 AP on turn 1. This Source of Water is really, really nice because just 3 AP is just so nice. And it means that the gearbags can be morale. This is the Orlea deck. Again, 2 gearbags, Senecta Sword, and another Dominion. Very good. Alright, let me just scroll up a little bit. I know there's been a lot of chats going on. So, cool. So let me just cover the guy who's asking about the Nia and Cassius Dream Mod. You want to see the decks? Oh yeah, I didn't show the decks on that video. My bad. So for Dream World, this was the Nia deck. 4 Dream Worlds with this persona, the one that discards 1, and then when it's discarded, it activates, and then discard a random quietus card for each Umbra engraving. Right, and then obviously you need the wedding ring, of course. That's the whole point of it. So this is the Nia deck, and then the Cassius Dream World deck was this one. 4 Dream Worlds, same persona with the wedding ring. So yeah, this is the, and obviously on that video we only played one of this card, the one that moves everything. Yeah. Level cast to 60? No. Well, once I get to level 60 myself, I'm pretty sure he becomes level 60, so he becomes like a fake 60. Perma 60. Great Rift. No, not Great Rift. I owe someone the full scale offensive as well. Sorry guys, I'm doing the request now. These were the 3 teams I got my 900k with. Obviously for Golden Mane, Reeds is better, but I wanted to use 9 and Adelheid, so I used them, and they were cool. Yeah, this is who I used. I feel like this team is just very standard. This was obviously the Tressa OTK Infinite showcase, and then this was just, you can use Rita on here, but have you not seen the video, Wise Man, the Infinite Tressa combo we uploaded on the YouTube channel? Rita's not much better. Oh, I thought she was a lot better. You haven't seen our video? Oh. How could you? Very quickly, Nenwise. Yeah, you should join our YouTube, but actually, yeah, if you could, by the way, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So I am gonna, instead of showing you, I'm actually gonna link you the video, and if you can subscribe as well, we'll appreciate it. We're trying to push to 1,000 subs, by the way. So you're sub now? Awesome, my guy, thank you. Here's a link to the Tressa Infinite combo video, by the way. If you're on YouTube, I'm not going to link it because you're on YouTube, you're on my channel. But yeah, that is the video. It's an Infinite combo with Tressa. But you have to have E6 Tressa to do the Infinite. You escaped turn 5, Winnick? Did you get the 900k and dipped? Winnick? Oh, Great Rift, yeah. See, I promised, yeah. Yeah, guys, if I say something, like I promise to do something, just remind me and I'll see it. Alright, so Great Rift. So, Hacks, what's your original question? Is it just how are people getting to 1.5? I assume the question is just how are people getting to 1.5? Or do you want to know why these 2 people beat Acer? So I can explain both. I can explain why they beat Acer. You're pretty sure they had worse skin than Acer, but they got a higher score? What, who? Horo or this guy? Because now there's 2 people beating Acer. I assume you're talking about first place, right? Smart. Yeah. First place deleted his decks before he got registered onto the leaderboards. So I can show you, but yeah, no one can't. So for those who don't know, the game takes a screenshot of your decks. So for example, if I was to delete my Hydemery deck now, this would say deleted. But if I was also to edit it with any, like, you know, tickets, the edited version would also appear. So I can't really tell you why Horo did, but we can talk about this guy. I mean, this is quite easy to realize. This guy, by the way, very strong build. He's doing the same thing. He kept the Thread of Light in, by the way. Originally in ASO's vid and ASO's guide, he actually took this out. By having this left in the deck, it means you basically have 4 more morale on every single sword extra. So this is already like a lot of extra damage. Like, this adds up quite fast across the whole of the run. Because you're not just spamming, you know, one big combo, you're now spamming, you know, 4 shuffle combos, right? Or 3. So this is worth a lot of extra damage. And he's got this combo, which works fine, to be honest. It's just a lot of extra attack. His engravings are really strong. So the weapons, this weapon's okay. It's probably the weakest of the 3 between, you know, the crit damage weapon and also the Cthulhu weapon. But yeah, he's got one of the god engravings here, and he's got one of the god engravings here. So this is scaling insanely well. Insanely well. So yeah. Yeah, well, you should go farm another one with heck, try and get a higher score unless you're done. But yeah, this guy's build, this Hydemery is like really good. Like, this isn't a surprise to me why he got rank 1, but I don't think he's gonna stay rank 1. I know ASO is currently farming a new run where they could do a lot more damage. You don't know how the guy's doing more damage than you? Well, they've got way more damage sources, right? You didn't keep Thread of Light, right? And his Persona's better. I don't know if you've got double Synectors as well, right? They have double Synectors blades. He's got... Do you talk to ASO? I mean... when I need to. Yeah, they kept the blades. Yeah, double blades, and Cassius has double of the supporter engraving, right? This is 5 morale, and then Nia also has none. But yeah, Cassius is pretty good. Yeah, lots of morale. Like, because like compare that to yours, right, Winnock? You don't have Synectus on either of them. I don't think you've even got the good engraving, do you? No, you don't have any of the good Lux engravings for the supporters. You have morale here, but they had morale on Popeye Popper and on Dice Trick as well. Your Hydemery is technically better. Yeah, build wise it's definitely better. Like, the gear wise it's definitely better. They kept Thread in. Thread is obviously a lot more extra damage. Your Persona sucks, of course, as well, but yeah. Can you teach you phase 1 of Great Rift? Horo deleted their decks, right? They're probably gonna regret it. I don't think they're gonna regret it, Hacks, because I think their logic, and I think it makes sense, is that this is the best I could do with this run. Unless someone overtakes me, like if someone overtakes him, he'll just refarm the better build, right? Or, knowing these guys and how much they play the game, they've already got a better build lined up that they're keeping a secret. Because remember, for Great Rift, it's not who is first, it's who is first by the end of the event, right? There's a lot of people who probably already have really good decks, by the way, but they're not doing a Rift run at it yet because there's still 14 days of the event. You know, it doesn't matter to do it now or not. Oh yeah, what would you like to know about Rift Phase 1? Because honestly, you can kind of ignore the mechanic. You can just kill him and not do the mechanic at all. But yeah, guys, yeah, we're rank 4. We basically had some save data laying around, and when I can explain it. So basically, I've had this Hydaimru deck for a while, and it's good enough, right? It's got Cthulhu Gun with one of the really good engravings. It has crit damage engraving, and then the last engraving is kind of like non-existent. So this is good enough. And the engraving was obviously good enough, so yeah. I decided to use this Hydaimru deck. Fun fact, by the way, I've had this Nia deck for... I had this Nia deck like for a while now. Yeah, 2nd of May. And I was looking through it and I was like, wait a second. I have Senectus Blade, and I have one of like the really good supporter engraving. So I was like, wait, I can just make this work. And I had the persona already. So I just thought to myself, let me just change the edit. Like, I had to edit deck a bit, but this is a really good Nia. So all I did is I farmed Cassius yesterday, and as you can see, I didn't even try on Cassius. Like, all I needed was Clover, and that's it. I didn't even bother trying to go for the good engravings. I couldn't care less. It doesn't matter. Winnick, by the way. This is actually 10 cards. This is a 10 card Nia. What you do is you do this, you discard one, the one that you generate, you just hold it, and then when you go into Mind Break, it counts as an extra card for Nia. So I can have up to 10 cards in my Nia deck, basically. I realized it mid-run yesterday that this, if I keep this, it counts as an extra card for the, the whole thing, the Mind Break. Yeah. At first, I thought it would be a problem with Neck, but then I realized it mid-run, I was like, wait, I'm fine. Why did I not change the... well, this was at the end of the run, Lancer. There's also no better ring besides, I guess, Clover, but I didn't farm this on Swamp. This is seasonal. So, like, yeah. There's no better ring on seasonal. I mean, this isn't good, by the way, but... Optimally better to keep Clover on Nia and keep Sorif in? Yes. Keep Clover on Nia, but so it was kind of weird, right? Because I didn't have Clover on Nia, I didn't need to play the Soul Riff, right? So I had Clover on Cassius, and so the two ways I could trigger it was either I get lucky and get 111 at the start of the turn, which is not reliable, but I also had this Devil Dice. And you know what the funny thing is? I didn't have... I think I reset one time. I used one dice. I think every turn where it mattered, I either got the 111 from this straight away, or I got the 111 from this straight away. There was only one turn where I had to, like, manipulate RNG. Because if you play Devil Dice and you don't get what you want, you just go back in time, play a different card, and then play Devil Dice again, and you'll get a different outcome. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's high level coping when I high level. with only 3 shuffles as well. But I was so like bored of farming this Rift, I was like, you know what, let me just send this team. If I get 1.5, great. If not, sure. So yeah, we did turn 6, 8, 10. Rank 1 and 3 impossible to see because they deleted their Dex Jack? Yes. Because they deleted their Dex Jack, you cannot see what they used. But for the most part, it's going to be the same thing that everyone else is already using. Right? Like the whole Shuffle Cassius, Nia combo, like it's... Yeah, no one's doing anything too crazy. The only guy that I've been interested in is the guy in 10th place who used Diana. This is the only comp that I'm interested in. I think this is super cool, but I'm not farming for this Rift again. Yeah, I think Diana comp has a lot of potential in it. I think it does. I wonder if Kwon is looking to, explore a bit more. Why, Jack? Because they're competitive, right? Well, okay. So the reason why ASO deleted their data is because obviously they made a video, right? On that video, none of the characters, so none of the builds are the same as the video because they didn't have the optimal builds. They shared the optimal build in the video, so they deleted it so people wouldn't get confused and be like, oh wait, you're telling us to play this in the video, but your run actually had this. So that's why they deleted it. Horo just deleted it because, oh, he doesn't want people seeing. Yeah. There's also Sebi with Dream Mode. Where's Sebi? Yeah. There's one Dream Mode user left in top 20 right now. Once this person falls out of the list, however, you're in hell, Sebi. Hey. Yeah, you're in hell, Sebi. Yeah. He's still farming Dream Mod. Dream Mod is OP and needs a nerf. Oh, snuff, man. That whole agenda is really annoying. Like, first of all, it was never OP. It's just like it's a strong combo. It's not like okay. People throw around the term OP too much, right? Like to everyone, everything is OP. Like the word OP has lost its meaning at this point. Like OP means nothing. Like I would say Spore, when Spore wasn't capped, it had the potential to be really silly, but then they capped it, but they also halved it from 10% to 5%. They didn't have to halve it. They chose to, but they didn't have to. Nier without Ring of Persona is hard to play, I bet. And honestly, I mean, Winnick, I'll be honest, right? I thought the Rift would be a lot harder to manually play. This Rift was honestly easy to play, right? Like, it's actually not that hard to play. For some reason, I thought the whole like stress thing would be more annoying, but no, not really. And I will say, I am a massive 3. Also, the cool thing about okay, I'm not a believer of duping Nier's Curiosity. I think this is bait. Because also by having more Adagios, it means more ways to loop this Sword Rain to the top of your deck and everything. So you can generate more blades. Like, not even close. Like, I don't get why they recommended 2 Nier's Curiosity. I don't think you need it. Not in a million years. Oh yeah, I mean, Stress was always easy. Yeah, I mean, this is an old build, right? Can you check your build? Yeah, sure, my guy. Stress was hard, damn. Your Demon Lemon? Yeah, found you. Alright, so you're 1.4. 1.4, let's have a look. Let's see what you're doing, my guy. Nice team for wave. Is this the striker combo? Yeah, nice team for wave 1. Yep. No, Lancer. Your sticker is wherever you finish. So if you finish in Diamond 1, you'll get this sticker. And you get all the stickers below it. You have to be in Master 5 by the end of the... not the season, but the end of the Rift. So the end of the 14 days. So right now, you need 1.2 million to even be in Master. But this will probably go up. Based on how slow this has been going up, guys, I will tell you now, 1.3 should be safe. Okay? 1.3 million should be quite a safe score, is what I'll say. If you're 1.35 million... Yeah, Winnick, I agree. You can get Master with Selena. Yeah. Yeah. Like, right now, if you're in top 100, I think your score is good enough, by the way. The fact that the higher tier Master... I mean, so Jack, their design, and this is fair, is that they don't want to give... any major reward difference, right, between Master and Diamond. You know, they want to keep it very like you don't feel bad for not getting Master. Lots of chatters today. Let me just take a look and see what's going on. It's mostly at YouTube. Let me take a look. The fact you struggle drawing EF as it keep bottom decking. Oh, wait, sorry, Demon. I was checking your build. 1 second. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so you have one of the really good engraving. Keep. Draw, draw, draw. This is really good. This is really strong. Obviously, Thread of Light is like an extra brick in the deck. You know, it's like the payoff, right? It increases your damage more, but it is an extra brick. Okay. Nice. Damn, Senectus on Nia. That's huge. Okay. Draw, draw, king, 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 king. Nia looks good to me. God damn, you got double action count. Crazy. You got a really good build there. This is really, really strong. This is stronger than mine. You've got a stronger build than mine, for sure. I don't. It's hard to say. I never had problem drawing my whole deck. Maybe it's how you're playing it, right? Like, make sure you're min-maxing the Cassius quest every single time. You're taking full advantage of it. Like, you have Curiosity. You should be able to dig through your whole deck quite easily, honestly. Well, not easily, right? Yeah, I kind of agree with what Winek's saying. If you're struggling, you can remove the compression. This thing does not add much damage. Like, I did a like 500,000 crit yesterday at the end of my run. It gave me like 500 score or something. Like, it wasn't that impactful. Yeah, I agree, Winek. It is not that. It may not be worth having it to brick your card count. Like, this is probably more useful. You didn't even use it, or why? Did you not plan it? I would strongly recommend you to just try the run again, right? And just be more aware on your draw power and your Cassius quests, right? Like 1, 2. Right, let me do some card counting for you. So 9. So your deck is 23 cards big, right? So then 20. So you draw 5, 23, 18 cards in deck, and just like, 23 cards in deck. So 9, 16, 23, 18, 17, 16, 14, 13. This goes away, right? So this is 12. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This cycles you as well. This is worth 3 draws, so you're down to 3, and then 2, and then this might give you something 1, right? You shouldn't have any problems. The Nia's Curiosity should really help you. You should be fine even with this deck. But yeah, obviously, like, if you were to remove compression, because I don't think compression is that useful anyway, then you'd have more consistency. You got random 1 Hydemery passive stack at turn start. You have to use Linked Nia card to break her. I mean, yeah. If you have enough like AP, you can do a divine draw, I guess. You would change G-Core to divine. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. If you need more draw power, then yeah, change this. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think most people are doing that. Well, can't check him. He's not even playing it. Yeah, I did this, but I can draw my whole deck out. Um, hmm, what did you do? Yeah, I see Megu, Winnek did draw 2. But yeah, no, the rift was really chill. I did one run yesterday. Like this attempt was just one random attempt I did last night at like 2 a.m. I was like, let me just do one attempt, get 1.5 million, and call it a rift. Like, let me just call it a day. But yeah, I'm probably done with the rift now. I don't think like I'm gonna try anymore. There's very little reason to try. I mean, the only good thing about being high ranking is I can just put top, like, you know, rank 4, and then as I keep going down the leaderboards, I'll put like rank 5, rank 6 on the stream titles. That's the only reason why. You had to hold it to activate. Yeah, I mean, your persona was just terrible, man. Yeah, the gear is really good, but the persona was just, I mean, not even close, right? Not even close. Let me just send something very quickly. Yeah, it's not even close, right? But yeah, this rift is quite, I don't know, this rift is interesting compared to the other rifts, right? Like, this rift overall is probably quite, I don't want to say like fun or bad, but I think this rift is unique. I like the mechanic is actually quite interesting this time around. Yeah, I would say the mechanic is more interesting than Golden Mane and Colossus. You only have 3 fights left for engravings? Damn. That sucks. That sucks. But there's not much you can do about that, right? Like, that's just bad luck, right? Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. You just have like some bad luck. Oh yeah, monthly reset, by the way. Is there anything good to buy monthly? You could farm more? You could farm more, like, it's up to you. I mean, you got your 1.5 million goals, so I don't know. God, the monthly stuff feels so bad. Maybe one day I'll be like a big enough whale to get the spectral cubes. Your first cube is like, you know, that's your like official sign that you are a whale. This is your official like certification that you are a whale. All right, I gotta look at my policies. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, Blackwell in the shop is like rough, like because these final ones, right, are like the thing is insane, right? Yeah, I wasn't even joking. Maybe it's when you played like an infinite more like the previous seasons you mentioned, right? I wasn't joking when I said you play it like a lot, like more than the average person, way more than the average person. But you were also playing a lot more in preseason, wasn't you? Or something? You were doing more video content. So, speaking of video content, I also have to do like an Adelheid video soon, which I have no idea what I'm gonna do. An Adelheid video, huh? Where is she? Yeah. A video on Adelheid. Dedication? Well, I guess you do get dedication. It was probably, you must have, well, you definitely played a lot more somewhere. Did you farm like a lot in season 2? Right? I bet, by the way, I barely played much in season 2. Maybe that's where it's from. Because you mentioned that this season you didn't really play much. Alright, let's grab this. I mean, you've played a lot more somewhere. Like, you don't just get that currency for free, right? Maybe you played like 2,000 runs in season 1, maybe? Maybe like at the end of season 1. I don't even know if the shop was there at the end of season 1. Well, we clearly got it some. Well, you have definitely farmed like an infinite more amount of times, right? So like, there's something's missing. I mean, I do have these still, but like these don't give me that much, you know? Like, this isn't gonna help me max out the entire store. Like, this is just chilling. Does anybody know how to do the invitation to Dream Event Chapter 3? Wait, what's that? What's that? Is it this thing? Damn. This thing. Apparently the story's really cute, but I'm not really into reading the story in this game. I find this. I feel like the story presentation's kind of boring. So I have to do like this. Oh, I have to listen to a story. Oh, oh wait, it's not like a normal event one, right? Oh, it's just like do quests. Oh god, I hate these missions. Bro, surely it's the scary wolf, right? Yeah, I hated the Typhara one as well. Just press help? Oh. To be fair, I don't think these guides really tell you much, right? No, not like the help, but like if you try and work out manually, I feel like it doesn't really guide you in the right place. Like, I would have done bushes because rose and daffodil, it makes, I don't know, like... Okay. Help gives answer for free. No. Help gives answer for free. I mean, if you try to work out yourself, yeah. Damn it, last one. Yeah. If 1.491 mil, you miss 2 persona. Oh. I think it was 3, right? Literally stream, like, literally like skill issue. Stupid event. Bushes, and then it's the second one. There we go. Alright, easy clap. I mean, I'm hoping I've done most of these missions anyway, because it seems like they stack. Wait, do we get to fight a wolf? Are we gonna fight a wolf? Like an actual wolf enemy? Damn. They put effort into this like season, huh? Yeah. I mean, this is a much cooler way to do like the events, I guess. This is cute. So now I get Doggy and Teddy, right? How much damage is he doing? Oh, he's doing like no damage. Damn. Damn, DPS Adelheid is OP. OP. Guys, trust. Like, Adelheid DPS is like the strongest DPS in the entire game. Alright. First chapter done. Huge. Alright. So, listen to the story. Okay, sure. Now you're sure you can do 1.5 million, but could be better with good engraving on the Cassius, but you don't have the courage to farm that. I mean, you've still got 14 days. You know, you can farm Sebi. I'm pretty sure ASO's going for 1.6 mil at the moment. Alright. Oh, we have to clear Soul Collector? Wait, why do I have a health bar at the top, by the way? Does anyone know? I've got a health bar and I've got credits, and I've also got the option to auto. It's saying I can escape this Korean planet. Oh no, I can't escape. Nice. This game is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's just kill this thing with Dreamworld comp, right? Dreamworld. And Dreamworld. You never saw a bug in CZN? Nah, me neither. Bugs? What's that? Bug in CZN? That's impossible. Damn, the Persona card's in my hand. Oh, you could do it at 0 out of 9? I mean... Yeah. I mean, we're doing no damage because the main Persona card that buffs everything's in hand still. Yeah, he's free. He's free. Okay, just kill him next turn. Yeah, I think the Dream Mode deck is really satisfying to see, like, once it starts coming together. Oh wait, am I playing the wrong? I think I'm playing the wrong Hyde-Marie deck. Oh, this is the wrong Dream Mode Hyde-Marie deck. No wonder why it's so much more janky. Like, this isn't even the correct build. No pre-download for NTE? What, you mean the update, Sebi? Nah. The pre-download was only for the launch. I'll probably not stream tomorrow because I'll probably be playing the new update tomorrow. I'm trying to reset this, man. This is like so janky. Because I'm using the this Hyde-Marie deck has no damage. All right. So Yeah, this is my dream mode deck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the NT update tomorrow. The new character. Yeah, well, yeah, E6 Hidemiri failed Nebula. Yeah. Turns out when you don't. But why do I keep drawing the attack card, man? Like, what is this? God damn. All right. I do think Soul Collector is kind of cool, though. Like, Soul Collector is a cool boss. Yeah, but that was also with like the correct deck. Yeah, if you bring the wrong deck, it does suck. Well, yeah, if I, yeah, of course she's gonna fail. She had no damage. She's using the put 6 in graveyard. That's like not even the right build. All right, so this is done now, right? Cool. So okay, time to talk. So what's this one? Is this the Alice in Wonderland or something? More team presets for real. Well, the question is, what did she eat? So she can't. So it's not something that she drunk. Delicious snacks. Surely sticky mushroom's not a snack, right? It has to be cake. I know help tells me the answers, but okay. So yeah, Queen of Hearts. Okay, so this is Wonderland. Okay. Brother, like I'm sorry, but like these passages do not even help you, right? Okay, so it was 2-3. Okay. Okay, so okay. I was right for 66%. Okay. Well, the thing is, these don't even tell you. Like, this isn't even a hint. It's just guess. She paid respects, didn't she? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course, she paid respects to the queen. Why wouldn't she? Honestly, Winnick, yeah, this is 100% Google translated. Because like, this isn't. There's no hint here. All right. All right, this is cute. Yeah, that Google Translator. All right, so we can get some cameras now if we defeat the villain. Oh, I escaped. Okay, sure. Yeah, there's the Alice in Wonderland doll. So what are we gonna fight this time? We fought the wolf before. Let's see. Oh, this is the rabbit? Sure. Okay. Oh, we got Dream Guide. Hell yeah. Dream Guide. What is this, man? Oh, they just want you to discard everything? Sure. If you went to the fridge to bring some soda and you forgot the stream, damn. It's okay. I see how it is. Don't worry. It's alright. Alright, this event is very intense, I guess. Ah, attended to National Bunny. Yeah, let's get our rewards now, otherwise I'm gonna forget about this event until the very last day. There we go. This event is very cute. It is. This is very, very cute. Yeah. Yeah, this event is very, very, very cute. Alright, the third story. Some people said they were struggling in this one. Yeah, I'm only doing this event because someone in chat asked me a question about this event on stage 3, and I hadn't even done it yet. Alright, which fairy tale is this one gonna be? Is this like Tinkerbell? Surely we're gonna fly through the sky. Oh, this is like Peter Pan, right? Yeah, this is just Peter Pan. Okay. Wait, did I do the one that you're stuck on? I didn't do anything. I just clicked on something. Alright, surely she stayed on the island. Yeah, first time. First time. Skill issue, if you can't get it right. I mean, if you just know the story of Peter Pan, then yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the this is just the magnifying glass, no? Like just interacts with like 5 check events. When it says check always refers to the magnifying glass and interacting with it. So this is telling you that you need to interact. Yeah, it's just check, yeah. Yeah. You haven't been engaging in the new planet often. Yeah. Check means any fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a bunch of, well, also if you want to get to the hidden boss, you need to check the tablet, the monument. No worries, you're good, my guy. You're good. Yeah, like see, yeah, these question marks you just saw, these are check events. Has anyone actually pulled or Adelheid, or has everyone skipped? Quite curious. Yeah. All right, we have a 1.6 million score from ASO to have a look at when the scores update in 2 minutes. You bought phase 0 for now? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sebi. It's actually like there's no reason to ever skip a unit. This game really wants you to build your collection going wide. Yeah. Yeah, it's better to own every unit than it is to like own like one unit with many dupes. Because when, you know, new season, new mechanic, new units, you know, new shill. Like, trust me, I wouldn't be surprised if Haida Marie is like pretty much not used next season. Damn, this last bit's a bit long. We have new month? Yeah, new month. It is a new month now, so make sure to go and claim your free pulls, everyone. Yeah, but like, yeah. Yeah, like I told you, they wouldn't even bother looking at it until it's closed. So you should hopefully get your application soon. Your acceptance. We're gonna check in a minute, Berserker. We'll check in a minute. What is this mechanic? Oh, I'm sure your E6 Heidemery will be able to carry you in chaos for a long time. Like, Heidemery's Crimson Blade mechanic is just so strong. But it will obviously be weaker next season, right? Because next season is not going to have much discard synergy. So it will still be strong, but there'll be like just less discard synergies, right? Oh, I should have done this first. Oh no, it's not even the buffing one. Alright, well, sure. Okay, let me just do this. You think next season will be more about planting things in your deck? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But then again, like, Naja didn't really do much for season 2, right? Like, what good was Naja for season 2? Alright, let's get out of here. Event done. Very cute event overall. I'll be honest, I'm not really that looking forward to Faye. Maybe I just need to read Faye's like full kit, but right now I'm not really like hyped for her too much. Alright, this was cute. Very cute event. Alright, and now we get all the freebies. Well, not all of them. We have to do the epilogue still. Alright, we're not done. We lied. We got the epilogue to do. Yeah, I don't know. Faye just doesn't seem that interesting. But again, once I see her full kit, maybe I will change my mind. All right, let's go take a look at Rift. All right, so here is the 1.6 million score from ASO. They just tagged me. They got it, so we can react to it. All right, so let's see what she was able to do. So first side doesn't matter, right? Let's take a look at Heidemery to begin with. So 4 divines on Heidemery. Or 3, obviously, sorry. Alright, let's see this. Okay, so Gun doesn't have the God Engraving. Action count. Okay, so only 1 God Engraving, really. But Gun is still good. Obviously, the really good Persona. Yeah, only 1 Winnek. Only 1. Obviously, like a really good Persona card. But yeah, only 1 God Engraving for 1.6. The Nia deck. Okay. Only 1 of the good engraving. Yep, only 1. Yep, just 3 Adagios. Divine, draw. Yeah, no blade. And then Cassius down here, let's take a look. Action count plus 50. Okay, 2. So 2 for Cass. And 3 shuffles. Yep, so 3 shuffles, once again, reigning supreme, by the looks of it. Morale, and then AP, and then 2 ego points. Interesting. I wonder what they're doing with the partners. I wonder if most of this tech is the partners, not really the units. I don't see anything too special upon like first reaction. Yeah. Yeah, it's not even that good. I mean, it's mid's not the word, it's just not a god Haida Marie, you know? Because gun is still a big damage boost. So 3 shuffle this, yeah. I wonder if the tech or one of the improvements is somewhere where she needs this gain 2 ego points. Because the partner doesn't matter much. I mean, to be fair, the partner could literally just be the striker partner, the one that's 2 EP, gain 3 morale, or 4 morale. It could just be that. Because you don't really need like a certain partner, so she could just have that. Just gain some more morale. It's only for 1 turn for her, but I guess every damage matters, right? I doubt it's like multiple Sylvias. Multiple Sylvia's not that strong, really. So yeah, I wonder if it's just that. I mean, very cool run. Mind you, I'm not too surprised because every single time we see these scores, right? Pretty much every single team on this leaderboard can still be improved. Like, we've seen it, right? Like, no one's so far, well, besides this guy. But like, even like this guy's build, like this weapon, for example. Yeah, so I'm not too surprised. I think the most interesting thing for ASO is only 1 Senectus blade. Yeah, Winnek, yeah. Like, I'm not surprised 1.6 was done, to be honest. I expected 1.6 to be like achieved pretty, not easily, but like not that hard. Because every single run that we kept seeing was like, oh, but this could be better, this could be better, this could be better, right? And even here with ASO, there's a lot of things that could still be better, you know? This Nia deck is actually quite like mid. Yeah. Yeah, like the Nia deck could definitely be better. Yeah, you don't need this armor. I don't, yeah, you don't need this armor, yeah. Because they have 10 Nia cards here. Yeah. Maybe actually. Maybe she didn't know about it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing too exciting to talk about these decks. Just it's doing what we thought they were doing, just maybe with better stats or some combo. Like, yeah, I mean, definitely more room for improvement, but I don't know if they'll actually try to get one more higher than 1.6. Yeah, you know, they mentioned they could push to 1.62 million with optimal settings, so I guess there is still room to improve. So 1.62 is what they believe they can get. Personally, I'm happy with my 1.5. I am satisfied enough. All right, let's get this editing material because I really want it. Each blade is 10 points? Probably, yeah. But it is really interesting how, I guess you could say, like, 3 Shuffle has ended up being, like, the supreme variant so far. Like, I would try and solve these normally, but it's just like an RNG fest because they're not even like that great. Okay. Stupid AI translated event. All right. So is the hidden boss still bugged, or did they fix it today? Because they said they were going to fix it. So I wonder if the hidden boss is bugged still, or did they manage to finally fix it? Because I remember before you had to do it without Hyde and Marie on the team. Alright, what are we going to do with our delegations for today? It kind of depends who I want to build. Being fixed for her quest? Yeah, okay, awesome. Thanks for that. So let's probably go and do the quest, yeah. Alright, what missions do I have to do as well? What achievements? I need to do... Let's have a look. I need to do this one, the End of Resentment and Judgment. I have to suffer 2 mental breakdowns before killing the Punisher. And then I also have to do a few things here. So I can't finish this one, yeah. You need manual for it? Yeah. I gotta do these ones still. So I gotta do him. Wait, what do I have to do for this? I have to do Crush Divinity. What's these ones? Oh, the stupid pieces. Yes. Oh, I have to do the auction, and I keep getting only the rare one. So, okay, let's do some achievement hunting. Okay. Is the what's the mechanic of the chaos version of the boss? Does he deal stress based on discarding still, or is it different? Because obviously this is gonna change how I play, what team I bring, I guess. You don't know? Okay, well we actually need to do these difficulties anyway, right? We need to do these ones for the one-time rewards. You did difficult 4. What are you doing difficult for? Well, I need to do these ones, right, for the rewards, right? The one-time rewards. 20 crystals. And all this. Yes, he traumas? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's bring Adelheid, Hyde and Marie, and let's bring Nia. You could kill it without breakdown. Well, that doesn't sound very good, considering we have to kill him after going into breakdown. Let's do these 3. Wait, what's my debuffs? Minus credits, minus max health, and Tyrant 4? I mean, I would prefer not any credits. You did low diff as well. The problem is that Heidi was killing the boss with discard effects before you even got the second breakdown. Damn, Berserker. Yeah. Well, actually, this might be bad because this could actually kill the boss by accident. Surely Tyrant 3 is okay, right? Yeah. Let's try. Boss will kill me? You think so? 100% boss will kill me? Maybe. I'm doing it at X. I mean, I need to do it for the one-time rewards. Okay. Oh, we can increase the ego manifestation, so I can get an E3 Adelheid, and that's it. That doesn't sound very useful. I guess just safety. All right, we're not really looking to build any units. We're just, this is like a sortie run, except it's in chaos basically. Okay, at least we can auto chaos now. I need to get the 20 extra crystals. But yeah, Winnek, you should hopefully hear back soon from the creator program, and then you can be rich for the rest of your time playing the game. Oh, you put the ring, Berserker, when you went into the fight? Yeah, ring probably didn't help. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Yeah, for those on YouTube, by the way, if you're watching and you're not currently subscribed, please do consider dropping a subscription. We're pushing actually for currently 1,000 subs. We're really close actually. We're 50 away, or 51 away from 1,000 subs. So that is the current goal. On Twitch, we are looking for 5 more follows for the 70 follower goal. Pretty all fair request, I think. Okay, let's grab persona cards. Do I even want a persona card for this, like, run? Or boss will just kill me? Let's try something fun. I'll take a heal card. Yeah, let's try like a little fun build. This is good. The cool thing is when you're not actually trying to build a deck, you can do some really like fun builds. Okay, so I probably shouldn't take the ring because the ring could kill the boss. Actually, I don't think the ring's gonna kill the boss for me. It might kill me, in fact. But even still, it's probably not worth it. I've been warned that this boss will probably kill me on difficulty X, so... Have you looked over what Shockwave does? You're kind of pumped for the mechanic and whoever it does come out on. I haven't looked at it yet. There's a lot of new mechanics, no? There's like Shockwave, there's like Death Brand as well, right? Like, there's a few new ones. Sadly, it could just be like nothing new for quite a while, right? Hopefully, you know, it won't take too long, but yeah. Unfortunately, there's like lots of mechanics that they need to do as well and everything. Let's take the money option, of course. Money option is insane. We want to go to every single shop if possible because we do want to try and get every single removal event. But question marks are more important. There's still a couple of missions we need to do for the season, so let's try and get these missions completed, really. You would like them to do less keywords? I don't know. I don't think they know what that means, Winnek. I think we're going to keep seeing new units with new keywords for quite a while, and then eventually we'll go back to previous mechanics. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Not every unit needs keywords. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a cool mechanic. Again, it might be quite a while until we see it, obviously, but that sounds kind of cool. But yeah, I guess really now we just have to look forward to Tenebria and see what she does, right? At least the AI can play against as quite well. Fix and cool? Well, it's a cool idea, right? It's an idea. Like it still needs to be improved upon, of course, but we'll take the orb. Let's try and get to 4,000 health, right? That'd be kind of cool. I think this is a removal event, no? I mean, let's get ourselves a pretty cool engraving. Why not? Let's see what we can get. 7 or more cards. Yeah, this works. Also, tonight is Sortie Refresh, so we'll get the new Sortie characters in for the drafted bonus. So we do believe that it should be Yuki. Yuki or Chizuru should be here this time. So we'll get to see who it's going to be next. For the 15% bonus. Chizuru's last? Yeah, Chizuru's probably going to be last, yeah. I mean, I actually have E2 Yuki, so honestly, works for me. It works for me. Fair. Actually, blessing cards are quite good to keep, right? So bad to keep stuff. 4 more hours until you can Sortie again. Yeah, I'm waiting for the 15% Yuki. And I'll probably do some Yuki builds. Some Yuki Sortie. You want to see Yuki Sortie tomorrow? I'm probably not streaming tomorrow because it's the NT update, so I'm gonna probably focus on NT tomorrow. How you? Well, I'm not doing 30 out of 30. She can't do 30 out of 30. Let's be real here. I'm not gonna burn my stamina like that. No, she definitely can't clear 30 out of 30. No way. I mean, Haru people were telling me it was even hard to clear 0 out of 30 for them. You high-key regret putting E2 Yuki on release because of first season linked. I could read them from a mile away, man. I'll be honest. Like, Haru didn't seem interesting, neither did Yuki. Because like Yuki's kit was an AoE kit, but every like boss or endgame content was all around single target. You know? So straight away, Yuki's kit just wasn't good for the game. Like, she seemed really weak. Like, I when I saw Yuki's kit, I said she was quite weak on day 1, just because like it just read so weak. I guess we can get this just to... I mean, ideally I'd want more blades, but more blades would be quite good. Alright, Punisher Resentment on difficulty X. Alright, let's gain some more max health. Nice. I'm gonna take every single max health increasing event that I see. This is okay. We do have some common cards in the deck anyway, so... I mean, K1's probably cool. Do you have any selectors with neck left? Do you have like any tickets or selectors? No, nothing. Okay. Who knows? Diana, I think, will take a lot longer, but who knows, right? You might lose a 50-50 on the next character when you pull for Tenebria. You picked 91 over Charon? Damn. Nah, I don't see a pick. I still got my slits. I'm in no rush, right? Like, 91's not going to make my life easier. I guess if you're trying to run her in Salty, maybe, I guess. That's like the main thing I can think about in Salty. Damn, we're doing crazy damage right now. Dev's dropping hints that Tenebria needs to keep basics in her deck. Yeah. Obviously, hopefully she does something a bit more interesting than Malin, because we don't need everything. You did a community post, Winnick? Oh, how'd that go? You don't really do community posts, do you? So I'm quite... How'd that go for you? Well, there you go. The people have asked what they want. It was for Tenebria. You ask the people what they want. You got to be prepared to give them what they want, man. I'll grab this. And then let's grab this. I was planning to do a community post as well for a while, but just haven't been in a rush. Work is really busy at the moment, and obviously playing some other games or trying to while streaming on the side. What's the most brain dead strategy for Master this Rift? Dreamworld deck probably. Dreamworld is you can get like 1.4 quite easily. Definitely 1.3 easily. 1.4 is pretty reasonable as well. I say that because Dreamworld, you basically have to play it the least. You're not doing vid from there? Oh, I thought you would. I thought you just want like any kind of videos going on the channel, you know? Wait, let me reload this. Oh, Berserker, I agree. But they asked for the most brain dead. Like, I've always said that, right? Dreamworld is way easier to play, but it's harder to farm. Well, 2K is good, no? Right? That's good. Yeah, exactly, Berserker. It's one of those weird ones. Like, Dreamworld is easier to farm. Sorry, harder to farm, but easier to play. Whilst this one is easier to farm, but harder to play. Yeah. Didn't you reach like 300 subs recently, Winnick, as well? Congrats on that. Big goal. Yo, you've been uploading a lot more than me recently, so not surprised. Keep it up. Road to 400 subs, right? You're going for 500? Nice. And then 1000, right? Maybe you should upload a 1.5, right? You've got a lot of subs after, so... I mean, it's a really easy deck to play. It's really easy to farm remove. It's just... There's a little bit of manual play you have to do with it, you know? Yeah, YouTube Studio is always, it's not as consistent. Sometimes it tells you wrong view, sometimes it tells you different sub counts. It's all very different sometimes. Actually, let me sell this. Ah, shame Berserker. I did the Nia comp for Great Rift. I did the Nia Cass comp remove. That's the only comp that can really get like 1.55 at the moment. That's also quite normal when well, to be fair, my Salty video has like 1 hour, but like a 10-minute watch time. It's kind of crazy. People just want to see the builds. Like, they just skip to the builds, you know? A lot of people don't really care about the run. Let's make more blades. But yeah, I played the Nia Cass build remove. And same as Berserker, I'm guessing, right? Like, I think everyone's playing the same build right now. There was one really cool guy on Global which played a Diana comp. Diana nearly got 1.5 with Haida Marie. That was a really cool team. That was a really cool team. Let's do this. What gives me the most events? Let's go down here. I'll be honest, my Tressa video, the Tressa Infinite video was honestly like, I thought I'd get like 2,000 views. It's actually been doing really well. People really like Tressa Infinite. Because like I said, any video with Tressa always does well. People want to see their nerfed Gale do good. Sereno did 1k for you? I don't know. I think Tress is more interesting than Sereno as well, like view-wise. You've been farming for marginally better. What's your squad, Berserker? It sounds like you're really going for it. I mean, 1k views are still good, like, when you think about it. Like, 1,000 people watched the video. That's pretty good. You're 1.53? Fair enough. Your builds are probably better than mine. It's probably better than mine. Like, I didn't really try too hard. I was kind of done with it. I was like, you know what? I can't be asked to farm anymore. Hey, Frost. First time chatter. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's grab the dimensional cube, I guess. I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Just a chill stream today. You also done with this Rift? Yeah, like, chill stream today. We got a really good score on Great Rift yesterday after like one random attempt, so just taking it easy. We're doing some achievement hunting at the moment. But yeah, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, there's the expansion. Does the pistol for Cthulhu work on Nia Cassius? It has to be... The pistol doesn't do anything. Pistol's only for the wearer. You need the... If you want a weapon that damage buffs, it has to be the sword. Yeah. What equipment is good for Rinoa? Do you mean the gear, or do you mean memory fragments? I assume you're talking about like which equipment in Chaos. No worries, no worries. I think really for Rinoa, you're probably going to be like checking out some of the more very traditional ones. Obviously, you know, the gun is, you know, the Cthulhu gun is the Cthulhu gun. It's one of the best ones to get. She does some extra damage, so Second Method is also pretty good on her, because Second Method will boost the extra damage that she can do. Yeah, I'd say second Method is probably the best one. Fairy Crown, of course. Fairy Crown is good for every character that does damage. So Fairy Crown, Dimensional Cube if you're playing her with some units who can discard, or she discards her own cards. So yeah, Second Method, Fairy King Crown, and Dimensional Cube is probably going to be the best gold ones you can find. If you can't find Second Method, you can also do the crit damage sword as well in Swamp. But obviously, if you're farming Fairy Crown, you're going to be in the Swamp anyway, so... It's why Swamp is OP. Swamp is very OP. You remember when D-Cube had no limit? Yeah, D-Cube had no limit. I mean, they knew they were going to do a discard season rate snuff way beforehand, so it makes sense why they capped it, right? Because obviously, you know, the devs have planned seasons way in advance, you know? They know what mechanics they're going to do. Yeah, good thing they changed it. Yeah, they knew about it. He was working last week on Diana to make a Rinoa support. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean the bullet girls together have some synergy. Yeah, Snuff. Yeah, I mean it's the one thing that the devs do have, right? They know what they're planning to release. They probably like drafted out the next batch of characters for a long time. I have a Discord. Currently no. I keep getting asked about making a Discord, so maybe I will make a Discord. I think when I reach like 1,000 subs on YouTube, or I reach 100 followers on Twitch, we'll make a YouTube or a Discord. Sorry. Yeah, right now the only way to know if I'm going live is to follow on Twitch. So that's why I encourage people to follow on Twitch, just because it's the only way currently to know when I go live. It does make you look at nerfing mechanics as to what could be on the horizon. Yeah, exactly, Snuff. Yeah, you can kind of like play detective a little bit and figure out, okay, well, they've just nerfed this. 51 subs away on YouTube. But yeah, Berserker, the YouTube growth has been insane. Like, I remember like a week ago we were talking about even 800 subs, right? It's insane. I can tell you, in the last 28 days we've got over 300 subs. It's been very, very good growth. The half anniversary was good for us. It was very good. Yeah, 300 subs in 28 days. Yeah. Very well deserved growth. Thank you. I think the live streams have also helped, because the live streams is also like additional content for people to watch, because some people do actually watch the live streams after, you know, the VODs. So it's good for those people as well. It gives them something to watch. Stacking Shield Retain was too good. They got rid of it, or did they nerf it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Berserker. Yeah. The support has been very kind to me. The nice thing is on Twitch, so like the follower growth has obviously slowed down because, you know, we've had like a huge influx of followers on Twitch, but we're getting a good like viewer rate quite consistently. What's best water farm top strategies? Swamp. Swamp, basically. Swamp has the best gear for DPSs, and Swamp also has the Clover item. So yeah, Swamp. Yeah, it's just Swamp. Swamp is the best for sure. Hey Aries, how you doing? We're back. We skipped one day of streaming, but we're back. We're making up for it today. We'll probably be doing another hour and a half at least minimum on stream. So yeah. But tomorrow I will not be streaming. How dare you? True, true. Yeah, I took a day break, and I probably will be skipping tomorrow because the Neverness to Everness update comes out tomorrow, and I'm quite keen to play it. But also I go to the office tomorrow, so yeah. But I need to work on a video actually for Adelheid, so maybe I'll work on that video tomorrow. Your supports need, yeah. Clover is an event remove that you can get. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much only in the second map. Yeah, the first half. Yeah. Clover is more of a priority on Nia, but if you can get it on both Nia and Cassius, it's nice. It doesn't stack, mind you. Yeah, it is Snuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah, very, very observant. It is her E2. It's the blessing thing, yeah. NTR, you mean genre or what? If you talk about the actual game, it is far from the worst game. I'll be real. I played bad games. If you talk about NTR as a genre, then I mean, hey, whatever you're into. You're back, you just watched the Trust Infinite video. That's nuts. Hey, glad you liked the video. Yeah, that video is very fun. I had a lot of fun recording it. Like a lot of fun recording it. It was actually a stream effort. We discovered it on stream, so like everyone on stream we all kind of came together to like come up with this comp. NT, you mean the worst game? Nah, the worst game is that's rage bait. that's bad rage bait from you. Worst game I've ever played is probably one of those like idle slop games. You know, like the really really bad ones, the scam ones. Those are the ones I've ever played. And those ones I've not even played. I don't open them. Some people said Raid Shadow Legends as well, by the way, but I don't know. 5 a.m. heading up. Hey, thank you, Berserker. Sleep well. Rest up. I'll see you soon. Yeah. Thanks to Berserker. Berserker's always a really good help in chat. Berserker's very, very helpful. Do we just grab a gear bag for the sake of it? Surely not. Wait, let's do meditation. Yeah, that's fair, Aries. Listen, not every game is for everyone, you know? And I think that's the cool thing. Like everyone's allowed to have like their own opinions and everything. So yeah. Like for example, I dislike you know, like the games that involve like chibi sprites, like the chibi sprites. You know, like I can never play like Azure Lane, for example, right? Like those aren't my kind of games, but a lot of people really like those kind of games. So it's the cool thing about gaming, however, like there's so many different types of games to play. Like no matter what your preference is, you're gonna probably find something, you know? Yeah, that's why you like CZN wise. Yeah. CZN's very unique as well. Yeah, exactly. Like for me, I wouldn't count this game as a chibi game. Like the chibi games, you know, the small ones with the big heads and everything. Yeah, those are not for me. Those are not for me. It's kind of sad because the chibi games usually have like the best artworks, you know, like the 2D or 3D sprites, and then you go into combat and it's just chibis, and you're like, ah. You're like, ah, right. All right, let's listen to the hymn because I think we need to build some stress up if we can. So. I mean, 0 mana is always good. So. I agree. Wise, yeah. Like even the partners, you know, when you go to the campsite and you see all the partners like resting, even some partners have like their own different personalities like showing through, and I think that's like the cool part. I love the campfire. You see so many cool interactions. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. Let's do this. Yeah, I think it's really cool. This game like has a lot of personality behind it, you know? I think it's like one of the best things about CCN. That's just so like there's just so much blend. So much blend, and I think that's just like my favorite part. They just need more male characters now because it's starting to get really top lopsided, and for the quality. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I it's kind of funny, right? If you like look at some of the original trailers of the game and then you compare the aesthetic to like now, it's like completely night and day, you know? Like completely night and day. Horror sci-fi? Yeah, I think the game, it's not as dark as what I would have hoped it would have been, but this season has actually been a nice step in the right direction. This season's been a really cool like aesthetic to it, you know? Yeah, yeah. It's not what I initially thought it would be, but I can really like what it's become. Yeah, no, yeah. It could be better. Yeah, no, but you're entirely right. It can be better. There's nothing wrong with knowing it can be better. We beta tested the game for CN, yeah. Yeah, I personally would like a little bit more, I guess you could say, horror in my game. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's personally me, you know? Personally, for me, I wish the aesthetic was something a little bit different. I mean, look at this guy, right? Like before we turn it, like, look, yeah, exactly. Look at this creepy ass thing there. This guy is great. I love what they did with him. I thought Colossus was also really good. Golden Mane was a little bit boring because he just looks like the the swamp bosses and everything like that, the nature bosses. So, okay, so what's his mechanic in Chaos? Increased damage when 3 cards are used on draw. Okay, sure. You hate fighting Colossus, but he's cool. Yeah, Colossus is cool. Yeah, Colossus is cool, I would say. Yeah, you hate fight. Yeah, Colossus is a really cool designed boss. Golden Mane I thought was kind of boring. I thought Haku from season 1 was also quite cool. I liked Haku. Let's do this. Okay, so for the mission, we have to go into Breakdown twice. Let's see if it's even possible. Before he kills us. Yeah. Don't worry, Winnick. Yeah. Yeah, we are playing on difficulty X, so he is going to get a crazy ramp up, by the way. But we do have 4,000 health. So I'm hoping this 4,000 health is going to carry us. Okay, what's the top card? Sure. You just love most of the monster designs in this game? Yeah, most of the monster designs are pretty damn cool. Yeah, nice. Nia gets a bunch of stress there. You wish they used the one beginning monster more? You mean the really like the Colossus one? Yeah, that's the one who Louise, right? Lewis came in and saved us from, right? Yeah, I remember that guy. Again, really cool boss design, right? Oof, this next hit's hitting a bit hard by the way, 973 damage. Oof. Damn it, we're healing. The boss has done like over 1,300 damage this turn, but we've been able to block all of it pretty much. All right. So okay, this is the pure stress turn. He's only doing stress now. Okay. All right, in haste. Let's do this. His actions is where's his action card not going down? Okay, now his action count's going down. All right, Heidenreich breakdown and Nia breakdown. That's kind of awkward because we've got 5 and 5. That's a bit of an awkward one. We're not technically guaranteed. Such an awkward one, right? All right. Okay, Heidi Marie's out. And now we can get Nia out. All right, there you guys go. 2 breakdowns successfully escaped on difficulty X by turn 3. That was pretty simple in the end. And he's dead. All the Crimson Blades were stacked up at this point. All right, that was a little fun run that we did. Obviously, we weren't building anything, but that was kind of fun. Yeah. Uh-oh, Wise. Uh-oh. Why do you need to break twice? So one of the achievements for 100% seasonal completion requires you to go into breakdown twice against the boss. Now, you can do it any difficulty, but obviously we also needed to clear difficulty X for some rewards. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's get Heidenreich out. Oh, she's cancelled. She can stay there for now. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so yes, challenge mission. Yeah, this one here. Complete after combatants suffer mental breakdown 2 or more times during the battle with the Punisher of Resentment in the center of the chaos. Claim. There we go. And we also got the item we needed. So for this badge, we're only missing these 2, which are both auction related. We need to buy the left hand and the lips. And then we also need to do these 3. Wait, how do you do this thing? Silence Holding Paradise? Oh, you have to request explanations as well. Yeah, I'm literally just mission auction stuff now. Yeah, yeah. I think the thing wise is um like they don't want people to like struggle because you know it's the same logic as sortie, right? Like they don't want to make sortie difficulty like the high level being so much of a must have, right? They want to like a balance. So this is kind of like how they're doing it a little bit. You know. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, for more shop currency, sure. Yeah, yeah, okay. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah. We technically need to do difficulty this difficulty as well. We need to do this one for the one-time rewards as well. So I guess let's do it. We'll use these three. As it is now, clearing the shop takes forever. Does it? I've got a lot of progress. Maybe it's because I've got double delegation. Yeah, same when I've got like nearly everything brought. Yeah. Okay, so we're just looking for the auction at this point. They're like we're only missing the auction events. um. Oh, we have minus max health. That's a shame. Oh, but like, to be fair, it's because some of the like minor stuff is like very easy to clear. Neos Curiosity's grid. I just don't like doing max health decrease because it makes me look sad, you know. I liked getting the 4,000 health with the Adelheid team. Yeah, that's fair. Did you go for 100% achievement complete in season 2 wise? As well? Like the achievement badges? I'd imagine you did. Oh, you didn't have time? Ah, that's okay. This could be pretty good. Ah, yeah, yeah, that's fair. You know what? That's a good explanation. That's a good explanation if you ask me. Gosh, like, you really can't appreciate the auto chaos enough, right? Like, yeah, the wedding ring dude, but yeah, no dream mode for us, right? No dream mode is needed. How do you guys feel about like AIR and stuff, by the way? Like, because I see a lot of like new streamers, you know, their identity is like all AIR, their banners, their icons, and it's very clearly AI as well. Like, I don't know how people feel about him because you can see on like other Reddit, like if you go on like Reddit or Twitter, people over there they have a heart attack every time someone uses like AI art or something. But yeah, it's one of those weird ones to me. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of it. You prefer real art, but you do what you want? Yeah, right? Yeah. I prefer real art as well. Like that's why I don't play like Dragon Traveler, right? Because that gacha game is entirely AI art. Depends what you do with AI. Mm-hmm. All right. You hear how AI can take people's jobs? That's true. If you see AI, you block and unsubscribe. You send death threats. Yeah. Yeah, AI is not really my kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't use it for, well, anything. Oh yeah. No, you know what? The AI voices I think are like quite harmless. I think people's main complaint about AI is I, I think most people's like the you know the art generation thing. Like some people just really like don't like it. Every time you try to use it, it makes the end result worse. Hmm. You know what? That's not a bad like point actually. Hmm. I don't think you'll ever see me use anything AI. I use AI a lot at work, but that's more for like idea making, right? Like I use AI for like coming up with ideas or like speeding up my job because I work in marketing. So for example, sometimes, you know, as a marketing manager, I might need to like, you know, like someone might quickly ask me to like, oh, can you do some like social media posts really fast, right? You know, I'll use AI for that because um like I already know how to do it, but by using AI, it will save me like hours of my life, which I can spend doing other tasks, right? It removed Rita boobs on your thumbnail. Damn. AI has something against you. Alright, let's get the sword, I guess. Back when I was heavily using your MetaQuest 3 to chat with peeps, there was a promotion to use AI to make in-game clothing for your avatar. You made it. Yeah, harmless stuff, right, wise man? Harmless stuff. But the whole like AI art thing is definitely a bit more of a gray area for a lot of people. It's not my thing, like I said, it's not for me. I don't know. I think the tech is really cool, but at the same time, it's just not my kind of like thing I would be excited to use, you know? You're pro AI? I'm pro, I would say I'm pro AI as well, to an extent, right? For me, it depends on what you're doing with it. That's fair, wise man, yeah. Like personally, if I was to use AI to, I don't know, make me a logo or something, I don't know, I wouldn't want to use it because I think it looks like trash, most of them. AI is a tool, depends on how you use and abuse it. Honestly, yeah, that's probably the honest truth. Like that's just the answer. It's a tool. It depends how you use it. Yeah. Like for me, I would feel bad. Not feel bad, sorry, but I personally wouldn't want to use anything AI for like anything about my channel or anything, you know? Like I wouldn't use it to make thumbnails or anything because I don't know, I just feel it looks trashy, right? To me, it looks trashy. And that's the whole reason why I wouldn't use it. Like, I don't mind if someone else uses it, but for me, nah. Yeah, exactly, wise man. Art-wise, it can look pretty trash. Yeah. I mean, I don't really watch anime, so to me it wasn't like anything special, right? Nah, but like some of like you remember the Hugo thumbnail thing? Like I would never use that on my stuff. Like I don't know. To me, it just looks trashy, and I don't know. I don't think it benefits my content to include it. Not really, wise man. Not really. The last anime I watched was called Dark Gathering. Really cool horror type of anime. You thought all CZM players are anime enjoyers? I don't have time for anime, wise man. That's my truth. Like I barely have time for streaming as it is, but I just make time. Like streaming is something I do at the end of my day once I've like done all my chores or I've done all my daily tasks or something, you know? Like that's when I stream. Did you play Epic 7? I did play Epic 7 for like a few months when it first came out. I actually stopped playing Epic 7 because a new game at the time called Destiny Child came out, and Destiny Child was the game I played for like 4 years plus onwards or whatever, however long it was up for. He started stream after he stopped playing NTE. That's also true. I do my dailies in NTE and then I hop on stream. Responsible adult? Honestly, wise man, I wish. Like, I wish. Never played NTE. I just like it. I'm not usually a huge fan of those open world games, you know, but I really liked Tower of Fantasy, which was their last game they made. I played Tower of Fantasy for like 2 to 3 years. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to check out their new game, right? Because I liked the first game, so I'm going to try out the next game. So for me, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for me. And I quite like the, you know, the whole like city urban aesthetic the game has. I'm not a huge fan of like the whole fantasy world that a lot of these games have, like Genshin and Mongol, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So I quite like urban, yeah. Top would be great if not hotter. I agree. Top's power creep was insane, by the way. And that's coming from someone who was probably like, well, that's coming from someone who was like an actual like whale on Tower Fantasy. When I was playing, well, Tower Fantasy, you only main one team, right? So when I was playing, I would have a pretty whenever a new character for my element came out, I C6'd everyone. Your C6 Saki Furo was dead. So yeah. They sped up the thing so fast. I mained Flame, so when the game came out, Cobalt B came out, and then the very next banner was Ruby. So back-to-back C6s, and then 2 banners after was Lyn, which every team needed, right? So C6 Lyn as well. Yeah, the problem with Toph is that Toph's design was every new character had to out damage the previous comp, but like they only focus on damage, not like utility or anything like that. So a new unit could come out which technically does a little bit more damage, but then they're like terrible to play, but they don't factor that in. Very interesting though. I really did enjoy Toph. So like ZZZ, yeah, I don't play ZZ. I'm not really into those like action games that much, really. I used to play Punishing Grey Raven for a while, but I just dropped it eventually. But I did like it, but it's not the type of genre that I would play again. But Punishing Grey Raven was fun. It was fun. But combat is like 5% of NTE. The majority of your time playing NTE is more like exploration. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, combat is a very small part of the game at the moment. Yeah. I think if combat was like a huge part of it, I think a lot of people just wouldn't play the game or wouldn't try it, because, you know, everyone's played the action game before, right? But because the exploration's the main selling point, I think that's one of its appeals that people quite like. Right, let's fight this boss. because like for me the combat is one of its weakest parts, right? Because the combat is just like very like, you know, character swap slop. I guess that's what you know, swap slop, right? I guess that's what you could call it. You know, attack, 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 build up your gauge or your meter or your bar or your reaction, switch into the character, attack, 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 you know, rinse and repeat. Definitely not like breaking any you played a good amount of ZZZ. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, time for me is a pretty big thing. That's why right now, like right now we're kind of still like we're struggling to make time a little bit. Like obviously I really enjoy streaming because I get to, you know, I get to play Chaos, which is a game I really enjoy, and I get to like chat. I get to chat with you guys while I do it, which is great. Obviously being a content creator means I get to like, you know, they send a lot of free currency, which means I get to you know, summon for the units and test them for content reasons, but also for myself, right? Let's make this. But yeah, so streaming is just something that I just wanted to do because, you know, why not? Just see how it goes, and it's been doing really well. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it up, right? The good thing is it turned out that on you know, on the CZN market, I guess you could say, for streamers, there just wasn't really like a lot of end game streamers as much. Like there was a lot of streamers, but they were mostly either new players or people who play it as a side game, or maybe just inexperienced in that regards. So one of the things that people have found quite beneficial of like the channel and stuff is coming in and, you know, learning about what makes the top tier Great Rift comp, or discovering this Infinite together or something, you know? That kind of content is what I look to provide from YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, it's been going well. It's going very well. And obviously, let's hope we continue to grow. That's the only thing we can do, right? Keep streaming, keep growing. Do it for the love of the game. But that's why I took a break yesterday as well, because I felt like, you know, too many daily streams. Need like a little one-day break. How's it going, guys? Hey, Mr. Micah, how's it going? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it's going good. We're currently doing some achievement farming at the moment. Yeah, we're currently doing some achievement farming. We're doing the phase 11 chaos because for the you know, the one-time rewards. So we're gonna get the rewards and go. We're getting quite unlucky with the auction event, because the auction event is really the only event we have to do now for the missions, and we're just not finding it, which is kind of a shame. You're working your way through the story? Okay, fair, fair. How's that going for you? Oh, dream mode shock. Alright. Yeah, I think it's second floor only. Well, I don't know why, but I feel like it is. Okay. I keep thinking that I'm playing Sortie, so when I meditate, I'm like, oh wait, I can get a Divine Epiphany guaranteed, but I'm not playing Sortie. This is the problem with playing too much Sortie. Wait, I actually didn't want to Epiphany on anything. I guess? Wait, what's the last achievement you need, Winek? What are you trying to do? Is it a auction one that you're trying to do? Yeah, Mr. Micah. Yeah, I bet. yeah, what achievement are you trying to get, Winak? So far, this season seems a lot more easier to get the achievements than last season. Oh, the Holy Object. Oh, that was like one of the first ones I ever got. Yeah. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Honestly, you'll probably get it randomly like one day when you're doing a chaos or something. Oh my god, we never find the event anymore. So frustrating. Like, I'll take the money from this dude, I guess, but... You also decided to pull for Adelheid? Nice. Welcome to the Adelheid gang. Yeah, the auction, like... It's not even getting the... It's not even trying to get the 400 achievement or 100 or whatever, you know? I'm trying to literally get the base achievements. Yeah. That's true. The story rewrite is, yeah. That's very true, my guy. Alright, let's grab this. This season, you don't need 3 specific decks with 6 different equipments to do the loss. Honestly, that Judgment achievement was one of the, dare I say, easier ones that I was able to do. I got very lucky building the decks for that achievement, though. Like, I got very lucky. Yeah. Oh, you hate E2 Yuki? Congrats or condolences. Judgment was such a troll one, mind you. Like, it wasn't hard, but it was such a troll because the payoff is so bad. It's like, oh, here's this Omega Exodia card. Nope. Well, 20 spores after the nerf, right, Renek? That was the problem. After the nerf. Because they didn't adjust it. They nerfed it, but never adjusted it. Oh, hold. Auction. Wait, where is this? Is this second half? No, it's just before second half. Like, okay. So, I need explanation. I need to turn off the dice, by the way, like the dice bonus. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a difference there anyway. Yeah. I need to remember to turn it off after this. I wonder what next season's going to be all about, you know? Honestly, this season's been pretty good. I've actually quite enjoyed the season. I think the mechanics have been good. Persona cards were a good, like, new addition. So yeah, I think overall, I've actually quite liked this season. I guess we'll see what they do for season 4. Damn, season 4 already. You like it, but the engravings could be a lot better. Unfortunately, now that we have really good unfortunately, because we have, like, you know, the new deck editing stuff, for the developers, they always have to, like, add another bit of RNG back into the game, right? And it feels like this was, like, their compromise. Like, okay, well, you can have this, but we're gonna add this back into the game. You don't like engravings? I don't like engravings too much either. Complain with the extra divines? Yeah, oh well, we know why they did it remove, you know? Right? You know, they gave us the divine items. They want to clog up the pool intentionally. Use the tutor card to make a copy of the flash slash plus 2 copies of the recursion card. But let's not go infinite on Yuki. True. Yeah, it's very random. But I think we just also have to accept like there's going to be a random mechanic every single season. Because it's a way for the devs to increase playtime. Like, you know, now with Salty, they've basically gone, okay, making the base deck isn't the hardest part. But if you really want to min-max yourself, yeah. I agree, Wise. Definitely. These are the things where it'd be nice to, but for the devs, it's like, you need to. Also, like, they're probably going to add some more quality of life when Tenebria comes out in the tree, but obviously, like, the season's nearly over at this point. Who cares? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tenebria. I wonder how she'll play and everything. I've quite liked the characters this season. I thought they've been quite unique. With each update they added something? Yeah. Yeah. The problem is, if you want to farm personas, you have to do it now before the seasonal tree ends. That's true, Remove. It's very high. But I would say it depends what you're trying to do for Rift. Because you can get masters without farming 8 hours every day. Like, you could probably get masters with just doing your delegations, to be honest with you. Master is not hard. It's if you're trying to get like top 10, top 20, top 30. But masters has never been that hard. You just have to like learn the mechanics, right? Because a lot of people don't read. So if you read, you're already going to do better than those people. Yeah, rare events are just, yeah. Yeah, the playtime is very crazy. I mean, it makes it good. It's a good streaming game. I get to stream this game and chat to you guys, and there's plenty of content to do. You found Hydemery without the 20% for rare events? Yeah. Alright, we got the Dimensional Cube, nice. You did crazy farm deck for Season 2 Typhera for low Master? I didn't farm that much and I still got Master in both Season 2. Like, yeah. I probably spent more time on Colossus than I did on Golden Mane, but thankfully Typhera Bonk was like good enough for both of them. Alright, we're coming up to the boss here. Oh, of course, Divine Event. Let's copy something. Let's copy Hero to All. Alright, we don't really need anything here. You did 7 runs total for Colossus? Yeah, I did like... Yeah, I did I think like 6 or 7 runs for Colossus, and then I did 1 run for Golden Mane? Good thing, yeah, Typhera was the GOAT, because Typhera was good enough for Masters on both bosses. Yeah, Typhera was the GOAT. Hey, Auto, what are you doing? I don't trust Auto on this boss, because this is difficulty 11. I'm not saying I disagree with it, but I'm just saying I don't trust the game too much. Okay. Thankfully, we don't really need to go into breakdown to actually kill this boss. Let's do this. But yeah, Typhara was the GOAT for sure. And let's draw 3. You know what, let's do some Teddy stuff. And then let's get the Guardian of Secrets. It's quite a long turn. The boss has hit us like 2 times already. Damn, he shredded through it. He's doing 973 damage. And we're only on turn 2. I mean, like, this is difficulty 11, right? we took max HP reduction on difficulty 11. Okay. So it's only the stress turn this time. Let's do this. Into this. Into this. So, wait, how many Crimson Blades do we have? We have no more for the turn, I think. Oh no, we've got 5. Okay. Still got 5. Yeah, I mean, his damage reduction is crazy. He's got 4 stacks of it. So we need to kind of go into breakdown. There we go. Alright, well at least we're guaranteed to get out of breakdown. There we go. And now we can carry on doing our combos. Shield. And we do this. Let's do this. Draw one of the blessing cards. Now we can probably do like the draw spell, the draw 3. Do it again. Cool. Then do this. Quite a long turn here, but I think we're about to win. Do this, into this. Alright, and there we go. Took a while there, but we managed to beat him in the end. Alright. Obviously, we're not really doing this for save data, we're just doing it because, well, the event asks us to. There we go. Yep, so there's the first time rewards for clearing difficulty. Oh wow, everyone into... Okay. Everyone did. Okay. Nia will delete, but everyone else will we'll break out everyone else tomorrow. Okay. And there we go. Challenge mission. Yep, so there's one of the auction pieces done. We just need to get the left hand through the auction, and then we are done with this badge. And then this one is we need to inquire about the other 2 items, and then we're done with this badge. what you was thinking was 1 copy of this, retain flash slash, 1 copy of 2 cost flash slash, 2 copies of tutor. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that would work. I think Idlehead has a lot of really interesting builds. So there's a lot of like creative stuff that you can actually do with her, and I think that is like going to be one of her strongest like selling points that she has. Yeah, like I think that's going to be one of her like main selling points, that she can just do that. Right. Oh, we also did the event now, because for this last part, the game actually required us to do this. So now we have to listen to a story. Yeah, there's always so much like playtime you can have in CZ. It's kind of insane compared to most games. All right, we got the sticker. The problem is, drawing from the discard pile, Mr. Micah, you can't if they're played, they won't draw themselves back out from the grave. The only way to do that is with the move keyword, right? If it doesn't say move, you can't get them back out. It's one of the downsides. Like, there's no actual like infinite combo you can do, except for like, you know, the Maelin in Sortie. All the other ones, right? Yeah, force move. Yeah, you have to do like what? It's like this one, right? Yeah, this one, right? Move. But yeah, I guess the question is how you can, like, what do you need, right? No, it does, Mr. Maker. We pulled it up on here. I mean, target blessing is easy. Well, I don't think you even need that. Well, for Yuki, but can't you just do this with just Idlehead herself, right? yeah. The discard pile is different from graveyard. Yeah. Like, so when you play a card, it goes into the graveyard. If you discard the card without playing it, it's going to end up in the discard pile. For example, like the reason why Mei Lin's one is different is because Mei Lin's one just says move, right? You see how it's not saying move from anywhere? It's actually a lot more obvious if we go into, let's say, any fight in the game. If you click on this pile, you can see you have the graveyard and you have the draw pile, you have the graveyard, right? So discard pile is different. Like, you need to play cards, right? Let me see. Let me just play some cards. Yeah, you see here? Yeah. Like, discard pile is cards that are different from the used card pile. Yeah, different pile. So her card will pull from this pile, but not from this pile. Yeah, because all these cards have been discarded but not used yet. Yeah, you see how all the quiet cards are now gone? Yeah, so you can see I milled my entire deck out. So yeah, the only cards remaining are, well, obviously these cards, because these cards don't actually go, you know, they're not quiet as they just stay here. So yeah, so when I draw a card, it's going to shuffle back all of these cards back into my deck, besides the blades, but it won't shuffle any of these cards back because they have been used. Yeah, like I said, there's no infinite combo that you can build for any content. Like, the only infinite combos you can do is the Maelin Infinite in Sortie, the Tressa Infinite in the Suppressed Servant boss fight, and the Serenial one, and there's a bunch of other ones in that boss fight. You wish more card games use the move mechanic, even though it's broken, so it makes sense. It's what, yeah. It depends what the game wants the balance to be around, right? Some games really don't want to encourage you to do infinites, Faye. Some games doesn't, like, they don't want to encourage you to do infinites, you know? It depends on the dev's design philosophy. CZN, obviously, in save data modes, they don't want you to go infinite, but in Sortie, they don't really care as much. That's why in Sortie, there's like special divines and stuff that you can only get in that mode. Like in Sortie, you can get a special divine, which only mailing, well, not anyone can get it, but it's a divine that lets you treat any card as a basic card, and it draws you a basic cards. And what you can do is you can get that on one of this, and then suddenly you have an infinite combo with this and a basic card. As long as you only have these two basics in your entire deck, right? Of Maelin, because you play this, you play the Unity, and it adds back one strike, so you do damage, but it also adds back one Unity with move. Play the strike, play the Unity, get back the Unity, get back a strike, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Like in Ancient Gods, for example, they have absolutely no issues with characters doing Brain Dead Infinite, but they only move tag character. Yeah, exactly. So certain games don't mind doing infinites. Like, they actually want players to do broken stuff. But in some games, like this game, for the most part, they don't. Like, for example, if there was an infinite in Great Rift, it would be kind of chaos. Like this Rift. I mean, we did have a near infinite in Great Rift 2, you know? It just, the infinite would break down when you had too much damage, but that's a long story. Classic Maelin win. Let's create another personalized debuff for bosses just for, yeah, it's because they don't want to nerf a 5-star, right? They don't want to nerf a 5-star unit, so they slap this debuff onto every boss in the game just so Maelin can't do tons of damage to it. And unfortunately, it does hurt other units. It's hurt Luke, it's hurt Chizuru, it's hurt a bunch of other units, you know? A bunch of other units. But I'm sure there'll be a season where we do want to do multi-hitting, and then obviously they will, you know, that season will be very different. So Maelin will probably be really good then, but obviously they'll release a new character, and then that new character is going to be the better character. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm surprised we're still in top 4 for now. Pretty good holding the rank. What's the debuff? No, so most bosses in this game have a special debuff. Let me see if I can print it up. I think you can see it here. Yeah, here. This one here. Boss monster. So yeah, they get 1 of Elas. So when a monster has Elas, basically, it means that after the 7th hit of a single card, every damage becomes 1. So let's put it up, right? So you can see it here. When hitting more than 7 times at one time with a single card, it decreases damage to 1. So you do the whole, your first 7 hits is normal damage. Every hit 8 and above will do 1 damage. Basically. We'll have to reverse Tenacity where the enemy won't take damage until after the 7th. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. The devs could do something like that, Snuff, yeah. Reverse the debuff. You have to do 7 hits minimum, yeah. But then a lot of people would complain that, oh, the new characters are the only ones who can do this mechanic. People would be mad. So Necrosis versus Tressa. Yeah, that was another one example as well. Yeah, because they didn't want to nerf Tressa or Cassius until after the season ended. Yeah, there's not enough characters. Like season 2 was a good example of that. They could make a good. I mean, let's do a little like experiment a little bit. Like let's move over to a different website. Give me a sec, guys. Let me change chat. Right. So like if we take a look at this meta website here. So this website is obviously like a great website for like tracking tier lists and stuff. It tracks every single like previous Great Rift as well, And now it doesn't have every Great Rift, unfortunately, because they only started doing it in season 2. So we don't have like all the data, but like it's kind of funny because you can tell based on the balance on Great Rift. Like season 1 was probably the most imbalanced Great Rifts. Season 1 was actually like crazy boring in terms of a meta point of view. In Great Rift run, in the first Great Rift, all of top 100 used the exact same 3 teams. In season 2, likewise as well. Sorry, in Great Rift 2 of season 1, against Haku, like. Yeah, so season 1, like people praised season 1 bosses compared to season 2, but like it definitely wasn't from a meta point of view because there were more competitive leaderboards in season 2 than in season 1. Like season 1, it was like the very first Rift, it was only really Tressa, Cassius, Mika, and in second Rift it was only Serenio, Selena, Cassius, right? But if we take a look at like the meta for Colossus, right? We can take a look at leaderboards, and then like if we change this to, let's do global for now because otherwise it's going to show us both. Yeah, so like for the most part Typhera Bonk was the best team in terms of the highest damage, right? But the 9 comp was also good enough to rank really highly, right? It got top 5 in Colossus. It's just that Typhera, yeah, look at this, see there's even more 9s down here. Like it wasn't just Typhera Bonk, there's a 9 comp here, there's a 9 comp here. Like there was like actually like back and forth a little bit. And there was even the Charon comp here. You see Charon got 19th in Colossus, right? The Charon comp was also viable. So in like season, in Colossus, Josta was E6 Knight, E6 Tiff. Yeah, he was crazy. He like wailed. Yeah, but like, wait, was he E6 9? I don't think he ever E6 9. I thought he E6 Tiffed, but not 9. Beryl comp was also strong, but Beryl by herself wasn't enough to get like top 100. But you could get a higher rank still, yeah. But Beryl was also really good. Yeah, Beryl was also really good. Like solo Beryl was also pretty solid. But yeah, just the fact like this diversity was here was quite cool. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah. It's just that they mix Vanguard and Rearguard, but no one cares about first side. This is CZN Meta Dex. I'll post it in Twitch chat. I'll link it to you guys. I'll post it on YouTube chat as well. So both places have it. Three team comps viable or better than just one? Yeah, season 1 was actually like way worse. Way worse. Like season 1 was just the same team. All right, let's take a look at Golden Mane now. Remember, Golden Mane was another like hated boss fight. Okay, so for the most part, the Rito comp was obviously like the highest ceiling comp, but you could still you know, get high. Like for example, here we have a Typhera solo DPS in top 20. This is combined global and Asia, by the way. Sorry, like this is combined. So yeah, like this is very competitive. Like we'll change this to global again just to make it a bit easier. Yeah, Renoa being playable was Pog huge. I agree with you. Yeah, so here we are global. So yeah, Typhera Bonk was also very competitive. It was good enough to get like a high score, right? Multiple in top 20. Yeah, let's see. Did Renoa make it in top 100? Was she a bit too short for him? Let's see. Yeah, no, yeah. Renoa still made it. I mean, it was both. It was both. But yeah, this comp even got her as well. Very, very cool comp. But yeah, like season 2 was way better than season 1 from like a meta point of view. It's just that people hated the bosses way more. Right, the bosses actually had mechanics. I feel like the character pick rate's kind of pointless when like they mix Vanguard and Rearguard. Like no one cares about the first side. First side generally does not matter. At the moment for season 3, I think it's looking a little bit more one-sided right now. Right now, top 100 is just dominated with Cassius, Nia, and Hidemori. Oh no, mechanics? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, ASO definitely played a part, by the way, their video. Their video spoon-fed what to do to a lot of people. Selena's nowhere to be seen anymore, by the way. The only one person who's not doing the typical team is Quan. And Quan's doing the Diana team without Cassius. So replace Cassius with Diana for Great Rift. This is really cool, by the way. This is a really, really cool, like, team. Let's take a look at Asia, I guess. Right. So in Asia, let's see what they're doing. So Asia, is there anything interesting in Asia, or is it the same thing? Yeah, remove. It's the same idea, yes. It's just that Diana can trigger a unique buff, which... So there's an engraving, which is bugged completely, by the way. It's the haste. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can check the dupes as well. Yeah. Well, no, it's the engraving's bugged. It's not necessarily Diana. The engraving's bugged. The engraving should not be doing what it does. The engraving says once per turn, buff damage every time you play a haste card. It's not once per turn. You can stack it infinitely, basically. Diana's just the best haste enabler, for whatever reason. But yeah, the engraving's bugged. Unfortunately, I guess you could say this rift is probably a fail from a meta point of view, because it is just... The top 100 isn't really that competitive. Yeah, true, Winnick. I haven't checked it in other languages yet. I haven't checked it yet. Let's see, Tenebria Diana. Yeah, I think this rift, unfortunately, is just going to be... a bit of a is it see this is what happened, right? Last season we had very mechanical bosses, but then the top 100 was actually like a little bit of diversity. And then we go back to a bit more simplistic bosses, and suddenly it's just the same team. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that Hyde Marie is just really broken and the whole mechanic. I will say that this is the very first, like, so I would say that the very first Rift wasn't really, it wasn't a proper Rift. You know, they were trying to shill new characters, but they, you know, they didn't know what they were doing really. The very first, like, actual shill Rift was Serenio. You know, that's when they started knowing, like, okay, we need to put, like, these damage buffs for, like, the element we want to shill. Realistically, Adelheid is the very first character post Rift 1 where, like, they've not been, like, needed for the meta. Yeah, but Mr. Maiko, no one cares about this team because anyone can clear this. Anyone can clear this. I would agree with you, Wineg, but also you had to have Serenio to do it for. You know what I mean? But I know what you're saying because it's Cassius, but Cassius was only able to do it because of Serenio. Yeah, exactly. But even still, she was needed for her Rift, right? Adelheid's been the very first unit since that Rift where they've been useless. Yeah, Mr. Maiko. So the thing is, on the left-hand side, you are capped at 300, like I think it's like 300,000 score something. The idea, I don't know if you've done a Rift, but the idea, just for those who don't know, is your goal is to defeat the first side in 5 turns, because if you do that, it gives you 5 extra turns on the second side. But the boss has like an actual HP, so like you can kill it, right? And once you kill it, no matter how you killed it, you get 300,000 score. The second boss has an unlimited HP pool. So the right hand side is the one that we're talking about more, because this is the one that actually matters for all of the score. The left hand side is only worth like 300,000. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it takes you 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, 4 turn, 5 turns to kill it, as long as you kill it in 5 turns. Left dude is 660 damage in 5 turns. Wait, which up? Yeah. They also tell you here, by the way, on the website, because they add the 2 turns together. So it took this person 3 turns to kill the left-hand side. So you can kind of expose people who took longer to clear the side. It's a useless stat, but like... Yeah. Let's see Winnick. You surely did it in 1 turn, right? Yeah, it took Winnick 2 turns to kill it with Rin. So this guy's slacking. You can't wait to the point you can just stun bosses for those 6 turns every turn. Let's see how they balance future counter. Marie seems to have a build for everything, and she's the best. Yeah. I mean, I would put a lot of money with that. Hyde Marie will be not in top 100 next Rift. You know, oh sorry, like next season. You know, once we've gone past, because I think the devs are just going to design mechanics around her. Like, they've already added a new special effect where it caps your damage on a single nuke. You know, like the developers, they're kind of. It's going to be Faye? No, it probably won't be. Preseason characters don't have a good showing for Great Rift, unfortunately. Sadly. Yeah, next Rift will be the Tenebria shield, but we will see how that works. Look at your Ren team? Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not doing the Persona team, you're just doing normal Ren. Just get a better build. Yeah, exactly, remove. Preseason characters are usually the less needed, yeah. Yeah. Preseason characters are... Like, all preseason characters have probably been the biggest skip so far. I don't agree with skipping any character unless you really have to, but to be honest... Even if you're free to play, you can get every character. But so far, the preseason characters, they've been quite consistent. Quite consistent, I would say. Again, skips are kind of weird in this kind of game because, you know, technically anyone can be a skip, but also like, yeah, you don't want to skip everyone. Basic attack mechanics, Winnick? Yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, Meilin should be okay, no passion, basic attacks. Nah, Tenebria will obviously be the show. Mei and Shirizu enjoy us frothing at the mouth? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for Tenebria. But this is a really good website. I'd recommend you guys to like pin it. It's even got like a deck building website if you want to use it here, or you can search up, well, soon you can search other people's decks. Yeah. You've been using it? Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good website. I only really use it for the meta stuff because that's what I'm interested in. I like analyzing metas stuff quite a lot. That's what we do here. We look at metas, we look at like what's been going on and everything. Yeah, look at this character pick rate. Yeah. Old players will remember needing a global and an Asia account to check this. Oh, is it? Is that how it used to be, remove? I didn't use it back then. Damn, that's insane. That is insane. But yeah, the meta's quite interesting at the moment, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna shape up. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember when that. Yeah. Sorry, you're talking about before the website existed. Yeah, we had someone from Asia who did us. Are these people using Nia Cas? No one's really doing Dream Mode anymore. Wise, besides like 2 people, a few people. The idea is just manually like discarding your entire decks, right? Yeah. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Okay, give me 2 minutes. right, we're back. All right, guys, even though we're back, probably gonna call it an end now. It's gonna be a bit late. I've got a lot to also do before work tomorrow as well. So welcome back, but this is probably gonna be the end for today. Shorter stream, but I think also quite a good stream as well. Once again, thanks for the follows and likes and stuff. Sorry, Wise. Yeah, I know. So I just come back straight away. But yeah, thanks for everyone. If you guys want to remember to be notified when we do go live, make sure you're subbed on YouTube and you're followed on Twitch, because there's no community Discord just yet, but I think we might be making one soon based on the reaction. So all right, thanks everyone, and good night.